So this is the Lost Cities board game, and it consists of, there are 5 different paths of different colors that lead to a lost city. And each player has 4 different adventurers in their color and a researcher. And the difference between an adventurer and a researcher is the researcher is worth double the points. So when it's your turn, you would play a card. And depending on the color card that you played would determine which path you're playing it on. You are allowed to have only one of your people on any color path. So say I played a gray card, then I would start off on the -20. So the first 3 steps of the total of 9 stepping stones are negative points. And then they go to positive. And so if you are on, say I played a blue card on my next turn, and I place my researcher, he is on the -20. If wherever he is at the end of the game, it's worth twice. So right now, if the game ended, this would be -40 points because it's double whatever it's at. If he makes it all the way to the Lost City, it's worth 100 points, so it'd be double the 50. Along the path, there are different little squares here, and we need to, you shuffle them, you place them face down, and then you turn them over, and then I'll show you the different types that there are in just a second. Okay, so what we've done is we've randomly dealt out each of these cards, and then we turned them face up. And let me explain to you what each of them do. So if you are on this path and you get to here with your person, this allows you to advance yours one more space. And you can do it on this one, or if you had another one that was over here, you could advance a different one. It doesn't matter which one you advance. So when you hit this point, if you want to advance this one, you would stay obviously there, or you could move any one of yours. This other one here, so you leave this one here on the board. You don't pick it up or move it. And so the next time a different player comes there, they also get that same advantage. This one here, you would take it up once you get here, you would take the green ones and you would place it in front of you. And keep that in front of you, and you'll get points for it at the end of the round. And then the different blue ones with different numbers, those are victory points. And you leave them on the board, and we just give you these different coins that correspond. We would give you victory points according to however much it is. So any player can receive it. So only the green ones are removed from the board during the game. The game consists of 3 rounds, unless you're doing a short version, which a short version would be 1 round. So when the 5th one has crossed a bridge, and they may not have made it all the way to the Lost City, some may have, some may not have. When the 5th one occurs, then that round is over. The other way that a round is over is when you run out of cards in your deck. When you run out of cards in your deck, then the round is over. So you take your cards, and you shuffle your cards, and the cards correspond to the colors. And so each color of path is represented in your cards, and it goes from 0 to 9. When you're playing cards, you only can play on a path. So if I was playing on the gray path and I put down a number 1, I would be able to go 1 spot. And then if the next time I put down a number 4, I could go another spot. But I would never be able to put down a 0 or a 2 or a 3. You only can increase in number. So if I put down, oh actually the highest number is a 10. If I put down a 10 for the next spot, I can advance it 1 because of this token, and I can pick up this token. But that is the end that this can go, unless another color is advancing my token. So you want to be really careful in the placement of your cards, because you only can go in ascending order a number. You don't have to go an exact numerical number, but you don't want to skip too much, otherwise you're going to get to 10 and not be able to place anymore. So that is how the cards played. So you're going to shuffle your deck, and then you're going to deal out 8 cards to each player. Now if you're playing a 2-player game, you're going to, after you shuffle your deck, you're going to remove 30 cards from the game. So each player will have 8 cards, and we're going to go ahead and show you a little bit how it's played.